Hello again. I'm doing the second part of the video because I realized I missed some things that I wanted to talk about, especially about vegans. What is the first thing you should do if you consider going and switching on a vegan lifestyle? It's really educate yourself, research, watch the videos, read the books that are there. And when you have all the reasons why you're vegan, so you have a moral, ethical reasons, you have environmental reasons, you have a health reason, and you have spiritual reasons. So there are 5 main reasons, and when you're aware of those and you understand all of those, there is no way you will ever consider going back to eating meat and dairy. That it's obviously not something we should consume at all. Not loving from any perspective, not towards us, not towards environment and animals. Okay, that's one thing. And the other thing, I wanted to talk a little bit more about different problems that comes up and different cravings that comes up for vegans, where they start considering going back or they do go back eating fish or dairy, which again I need to say what probably you heard already many times. There is nothing at all in animal products or dairy products that we would not be able to get in a wholesome, live, plant-based food. Actually, there is nothing in that meat and dairy. Seriously, just if you think logically, how can you even get certain elements and nutrients from something that was dead? Flesh, meat, dead, flesh, gross. Yeah, just think about that, and just think on the other side, how other animals live in nature who are herbivores and how they survive and where they're getting their nutrients from, and yeah, how much more is there in a plants, right? Okay, move on. So cravings I talked about before in previous videos. Cravings are just some emotions coming up that we don't want to face, we don't want to deal with, and we want to suppress them with filling them with the comfort food that reminds us of those comfortable feelings we had before we even switched to that diet or lifestyle. I would say lifestyle, definitely not a diet. So yeah, if something like this comes up for you, there is hard, just feel about it, feel how hard it is and why does it feel hard. Just ask yourself, why do you feel that way? What do you want? What's behind there? What do you want to, what don't you want to feel? Is that the fear? Is that a sadness? Just have a cry about it and you'll see how much better you're gonna feel after. Definitely. If there are some issues, just think about why I have this issue, what's going on. Like, I observed my body for the last 3 years. I went through a lot of different changes in my life, from moving from Slovenia to Australia, creating my new life here, breaking all the contacts with my family because some problems there, which I might gonna talk in some other video. But what I want to say, when I would not want to be dealing with emotion, when I'll be suppressing it, I would feel so bloated that I would look like a pregnant, and I would be kind of torturing myself that I don't look good, I'm fat, and it was not about that, because maybe when I had a big cry next day, that disappeared like that, like my tummy was flat and I felt so happy and energized. So obviously there was something going on. I was suppressing, I was bottling up inside of my body, and that caused me problems inside my belly. I would be so bloated, and that was nothing to do with the food, because I experiment so much that at that point I would know there is actually nothing about food. It's all about emotions. And I would be, for example, have that moments in my life, situations where I would feel angry about some situation, and I wouldn't want to show that I'm angry, because I would put that facade on that I'm of course a nice girl and that I doesn't get angry. So I would swallow that anger, and that would be bubbling inside of my belly, and I would be so bloated, and I would feel unhappy and annoyed, and I wouldn't even know why. It's so interesting, until I start realizing what's causing that. It was happening quite a lot for last 2 years, and still sometimes can happen, but now I'm aware of it, and I'm trying to just go on and find a place for myself and try to see what was happening in that situation that occurred, what uncomfortable situation came up when I wasn't truthful to myself or loving towards myself and loving towards others as well. And I would try to deal with this and had some cry about it, and straight after I would feel so much better and I wouldn't have any issues. So that's a big thing that I realized recently, and I got a lot of help educating myself about all this stuff to divine truth that I already mentioned in the previous videos. Of course, thanks also to my beautiful partner. He's really firm with me recently, he really helps me realize some issues there and some anger that I hold inside myself, and I'm really thankful for that. Thank you, Jada. Even though it sometimes can be hard and I don't want to feel all this stuff that's coming up, it is really good. It's really good for my growth. So I'm looking forward to growing more in these areas and to just becoming a better person, more loving, and also not just towards others but loving towards myself, because there is still big issues that I have about it, that I would be judging myself a lot, not feeling comfortable sharing the messages that I feel I should share with all of you guys, and I strongly feel as well inside myself that is really good knowledge that I got and I should share with everyone. Sorry, I'm getting really emotional, but that is good. I encourage all of you to be like that. If anything comes up, just feel into it and just be who you are and share what you love. And I'll finish now this video here. but I'm looking forward to share more with you and to do more video. Thanks for watching. Bye.